Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show by DCI. It's a wise way to start the day. Hope you enjoy.
Good morning and welcome to Peachtree Morning Show. I'm Noor and I'm very honored and happy to be with you today together with Seiji and Juan. I think by now you know us and we don't need to say about us anything. And we are here because Geshe Michael Roach got married during the last weekend and he's just enjoying a little honeymoon and hopefully he will be back with us next week. So good morning, Seiji. Good morning, Juan.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
How are you? How are you
Very
doing?
good.
Okay, so
Very
now
casual. Very casual today. Friday.
Friday, exactly. It's Friday, and before we end the week, we have a very interesting question to share with our audience on Peachtree Morning Show, and therefore I'll ask Seiji if he can play the video for us.
Yeah, and by the way, thank you for sending your questions to Seed Questions at Diamond Career Institute. This is from Keith, and I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, from Malaysia. So let's hear his question.
Hello, teachers and Geshe Michael Roche. Thank you for having this morning show. I enjoyed it a lot. And my name is Junket. I'm from Malaysia. And one of my questions I want to ask is actually regarding level 8. So it's about automatic leadership. And one of the qualities as a leader is to be caring. So my question is, what is the seed that I need to plant to see that I become more and more caring? So thank you.
Wow, very good question. We all need to know the seeds because if we want to apply our system, we need to have a lot of care and compassion for others. But I would like to hear from you guys. What do you think? What we can plant to see ourselves becoming more caring for others and for ourselves also?
Do you want me to start
Seiji.
or Seiji?
All right.
Go first.
So first of all, I would like to congratulate you for sending this question. The very fact that you're asking about this is a first step of becoming more caring. If you care about being caring, you're already using the system. Now, the second thing that I like to talk about is honestly, this is my favorite thing about our system, the Diamond Career system, that all the goals, it was designed in a way that every single thing that you want to achieve in life, you must. This is the one of the most important rules of DCI. Whatever you want, you need to give to someone else. So by practicing the system to become more successful yourself, necessarily, you have to become more caring. So I would say you're already doing it. Keep practicing the system. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is about a concept that comes in. So I don't know if you guys know, but one of the things that I'm doing is I'm learning to translate books from the original Asian books where all of these ideas come from. And this book is all about this. It says our main enemy is that we always try to take care of ourselves first. They call it self-cherishing, that we have this wrong idea in our mind, the wrong idea that the pen comes from itself. So if I want a pen, I should grab it, even if I should grab it from someone else, right? So what this book says is that our main practice should be always, always, always to try to overcome this reflex, because it's so ingrained in us, even not just in us, but in the history of mankind, in the history of animals, etc. This is like it's an instinct. So you're doing it, but also remember that this is a long-term plan, and we're trying to overcome something that is really, really, really old and very, very hard. So that's the main thing.
Wow, thank you, Seiji. Thank you, Juan. I want to hear from you.
Okay, so I don't know if I heard your name correctly, but Young, I think it was. Okay, I really love this subject of leadership. I am a leader of a very large group of people right now. And one of the phrases that I use every day is this one. I just want to read it to you. The leaders who get the most out of their people are the leaders who care most about their people. And because that's the really purpose to be a leader. If you want to be profitable and if you want to be successful, you got to care about your people. But here, there's something very subtle that you have to take care about. You have to think about it. And I'm going to give you this example. What happens if a person that works for you gets sick? I mean, you want him to help him, right? But what's your intention? You wanted to help him to get better so you can produce more and you're gonna be more profitable because he's not producing, or you want to help him because you want him to be better and to be happier with their family, and you taking care of him because you really care about that person. So this is the same action you are performing, but you are planting two very different kind of seeds. In the first situation, you are thinking about yourself. You are helping your people, you are caring, but you are thinking about yourself. So that seed is not gonna be very intense. Not gonna, but in the second situation, is the same time, the same money you are spending maybe, but you are in your mind thinking about him, about helping him because you want him to be better. So that's the way you are planting seeds to be more and more caring about other people. That's one of the practices I use every day in my
Yeah.
work day.
And your
What about you, Noor?
experience, I think I just want to say your experience and your living example makes us, we want to try it because you are already an influencer and very successful in your business and in your family. So I guess I can take your advice and also Seji's advice because he cares a lot of everyone and he does a lot of things to help everyone. So I thank you guys for this. If I want to add something, I would, two ideas come to my mind. First one, because he referred to level 8, it came to my mind. One of the things we can do to develop the care is to think that what we are going to do, even if it's small action, might help this person maybe in a bigger trouble we don't know about. If we speak in any context, if we speak to people, or we plant seed by speaking, doing, and thinking. So if in any case we interact with others, we think, I don't know the specific situation for this person, but maybe what I'm going to say now can help him somehow. Set this intention. Maybe what I'm going to do will help him. Because we all ultimately have the same troubles, but we don't necessarily speak it to everyone. So if we keep this like idea or intention in our mind, I'm interacting now with you guys because maybe if I say something, it will help you in changing something small. This gradually will plant seeds for becoming automatically more caring. And I tried it, and actually I learned it from my mom. I didn't know about seeds by that time. I was so little, but she raised me in this way. And then when I started to understand seed, I said, wow, that was the real good thing. And then we studied in level 8. So try to set this in mind. Number 2, again, I take it to my mom back. I don't know, these days I'm becoming super connected to my mom. She used to say, for example, if she gave us something to eat and she didn't have for herself, she said, no, if you eat as if I ate. And I thought like, oh, she's exaggerating. And actually in DCI, there's a very cool exercise, which is exchanging ourselves with others. So basically what she was doing, maybe she was exchanging herself with us when she said, if you eat as if I ate. So whenever we interact with people, let's for a second exchange ourselves with them. How would we like people to talk to us? How we would be like to be treated, and do the same. believe me, this plant incredible seeds to be more caring automatically without thinking about it. So this is something practical I wanted to add to the amazing things you said, guys. I just want to share this personal experience. And I think your life also is full of experiences, right?
Yeah. And I don't know, in a deeper level, what you said is very interesting, because it's not caring about others, it's caring about yourself. So that
Yeah,
maybe
that's
that's a
yeah,
deeper level.
because that's, as Sergi said at the beginning, if the pen and people and everything coming from our seeds, somehow they are coming from us, they are part of us, you see.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, if I care about Juan or Seiji or any person, I'm taking care also of myself, you know. And but practically I'm also doing this. I help someone and planted ultimately to get it to myself.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
this relates to this concept of putting everybody first, right? And that's the cool thing about the DCI system. For me, it's like you're putting a carrot, right? You're tricking yourself, you're tricking your mind and saying, okay, Seiji, you want to have money, have the money. But this is a
Give
carrot,
it.
carrot. But the way you do it is care for someone else so they have money. So it's a very clever way that works. I don't know, for me, because it's you can have both, you know, you can reach the success, and like what Juan was saying, if you want that success to create even more success for other people, then it becomes a never-ending circle that
Exactly.
everyone, right?
And it becomes automatic, like we don't need to decide like now I want to take care of someone. It becomes maybe easier to practice. And as you said at the beginning, the fact he asked this question means he already cares, and we really congratulate you for that. And this question also help us to reflect and see how we can be more caring, because sometimes we just want to do more,
You know,
to do better.
yeah, talking about this subject, I remember one story or one question that someone told me. Someone was talking to a leader, a very big leader, and he said, like, what do you do? And the leader answered, you know, I have 100 people depending on me. Very proud. So he said, no, I think you are
Depending on him.
you are giving the wrong answer. You depend on 100 people, and that's the way you have to look at when you are a leader. They are not depending on you. No, you depend on them. So if you depend on them, you have to care about them, because if they are good, if they are right, if you plant the right seeds on them, of course, you're gonna be better. But you have to change that paradigm that everybody has. Everybody answers like, I have like 20 people that depend on me. No, you got to change that paradigm. That's very important.
And that's what we are doing in DCI. Actually, we are coming with a new way of thinking, and practicing it on a small or little or big level will create this paradigm shift, like this change in the way we used to think, which was fine until a certain moment. But after we understood how things are working, I think it's worth it to try to change this paradigm. So that's cool. And now we have 3 minutes to come up with not three
action plans. Action plan for him.
Yeah,
right.
I wanted to say 3 minutes to 3 minutes. So yeah, what you guys would like to tell, that kind of action plan, something practical he can do to increase the capacity to be caring for others. Would you like to start, Juan?
Me? Okay, no, for me, it's what I was saying. Always think that still in work, in companies, you have to help others because that's the procedures or the usual things. But be very careful about the intention and your motivation on helping these other people. Never think about yourself, think about them. That's my advice. And like that, you're gonna be more successful than anybody, and nobody will understand why, but because nobody understands the system. But
Mhm,
that's because you change your mind.
mhm. Thank
Okay,
you very
Seiji.
much, Juan. Thank you. Seiji.
For me, well, like I said, the first thing is realize that you're already doing it. And that because you asked this question, if you ask this question, it means that you have this in your mind. You, oh, how can I be caring? How can you be more caring? So first of all, congratulate yourself that you're already doing it. Second of all, just try to use the system. I have found, to be honest, that the more that I practice, uh, the more I have to think of other people. So I think it works both ways. If you want something very, very specific to do, we have something called the three times book in DCI. So you choose one objective that you want to achieve, and then you track it 3 times during the day to see what specific seeds you're planting that day to achieve that goal. In your case, your goal is I want to be more caring. So 3 times a day at least, check what specific actions you're planting to for that to become true, what seeds you're planting. So that would be my action plan.
Mhm. Thank you, guys. My action plan would be additional to the great things you said. Uh, if we take it simple and to the origins, to 4 steps, the best thing to do is to help someone else to become also caring. If you have children, you have great seed planting partners because you can teach them to care about others, take I don't know, to donate their toys to orphanage house or something like this. They will become naturally their karmic partners, and you help someone to be more caring. Additional to that, think try to I don't like to say try and think. I would really suggest to you to bring to mind that everyone we interact daily with has something bothers him or maybe pain in him. So whatever we speak, do, or interact with this person, to think how can I help him? Maybe if I say sweet things or encourage him, I would help him. And these little seeds will plant to have this automatic caring later, so we don't, it comes naturally. If we had time, I would have mentioned a very sweet meditation, but I can say it very, very fast. Yesterday, I was waiting for the doctor and I waited 2 hours. I had a scheduled appointment, but I needed to wait 2 hours. And I was looking at these ladies waiting before me, and I would say, oh, I don't care. I just want to go to my appointment. And then I started to think with open eyes. I did a little meditation. Geshe-la said it in one of the teachings, is think like, start to make stories about these people sitting next to you and care about them in the story. Oh, maybe this lady has pain, so I will let her go first. You are just sitting in the chair. I didn't let her first. But I start thinking careful and caring thoughts to everyone. And honestly, time passed fast, and I was proud of myself at the end. I didn't get selfish and didn't fight with anyone. So whenever you interact with people, try to imagine maybe they have some troubles and how you can, with your mind, make them feel good. So I guess we have plenty of action plans.
Yeah.
And you take whatever you like, whatever you can start with. And thank you for this question, because you also gave us the opportunity to plant seeds to be more caring. I personally need them, right?
Perfect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Great.
question.
So yeah, I really like it. And thank you guys for answering. Your answers were super inspiring. You inspired me, and I start speaking a lot, and now I need to stop and, and to review the question for the next episode, right? So for a next episode, I will ask Seiji to help me to review the question.
Yeah. So
May
next
I?
week, Geshe Michael will come back after his
Yay!
COVID honeymoon. So for Monday the 3rd, we actually have a very cool question from Paula Rueda from Bogota, Colombia. I
Aha!
know.
I
We're
think I
happy
know
to be
her.
his wife.
Here we go.
Hi, Geshe-la. Hi, DCI teachers. I am Paula Rueda from Bogota, Colombia, South America. And I have this question for you. I just bought an apartment with a credit bank for 10 years, but I want to pay this credit in only 2 years. So what kind of seeds I have to plant to pay my apartment in 2 years? Thank you.
Wow, very nice question. Thank you, Paula.
I think we all
Very
have
practical
at some point.
question.
Yes.
Yeah, we are really looking forward to answer your
Oh, yeah.
question. Yes.
Yeah.
Even though she has Juan, who is the best speaker to answer, but it's good.
Not bad. I won't answer. I want to hear the answer.
Cool. Yes.
To put it in practice. Yeah.
Because this can help so many people, you know, every single person faces this several times in their lives. So yes.
Yeah, so that's a really good question. And guys, please keep sending us your questions. We really need new questions. We enjoy having answering these questions. It's also a learning process for us. By now, you know to send a vertical selfie video, 30 seconds maximum, in any language you would like to speak. We have translators and they help us to understand. And the email address by now, I guess you know it, but I would repeat it: seedquestions@diamondcutterinstitute.com. And one more thing I would like to mention, that now in the isolation time and maybe all over the world, we enjoy music, and we encourage you to send us your favorite playlist, music mix, at diamondcutterinstitute.com. This is the address where you can create your playlist on Spotify and share it. Every weekend we choose the best playlist and we share it with you, so you have some music to enjoy during the weekend or maybe the next week. So we will be waiting for your questions and for music. And till then, we wish you a very happy weekend. And I want to thank my guests for today, Seiji and Juan. It was really a pleasure to have you, and we wish you all a good weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Before we say goodbye, we have to announce this week's Spotify playlist winner.
Oh yeah.
This week we decided it was going to be Oscar. So congratulations, Oscar from Guadalajara. So thanks for
Oscar.
Playlist.
Okay.
Yeah, Oscar Leon.
Okay.
So we'll publish the playlist in both in this video and in our Spotify account. So guys, please keep sending us questions and playlists. We really enjoy it. Check it out every weekend, and yeah, just have
we'll have Mexican playlist for
remember this. What's the Spotify account, Seiji? Can you repeat the Spotify account?
With Peachtree Cafe.
All right.
Okay. So you have a good weekend, and we see you next time. Bye.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for watching today's Peachtree Morning Show. See you next time.